The Olympic Games of the modern day is considered as the world's foremost sports competition, with over 200 nations in attendance. Held every 4 years in the summer, the elite athletes from each country compete to win either a gold, a silver or a bronze medal, and the opportunity to call themselves the best in the world at their own discipline or sport. The modern Olympics consists of 35 different sports, 53 disciplines and more than 400 events. The modern Olympics began when Baron Pierre de Coubertin founded the Olympic Committee in 1894, leading to the first Olympic Games in Athens in 1896. But where did it all begin? What is the origin of the Olympic Games? The origin of when the Olympics first began isn't certain. Some say it could go back as early as 776 BC. It began as just a one-day event until around 684 BC, when it was extended to 3 days and then again to 5 days. The original events included running, long jump, shot put, javelin, boxing, pankration and equestrian events. Only the city-states of Greece were allowed to compete. Just as today, the Games were held every 4 years, or Olympiad as it was known. The last known recorded celebration was in 393 AD, but it may have lasted a while longer. The Games were held in honour of the god Zeus. Victors were rewarded with a wreath or crown of olive leaves. Politicians would use the Games to assert dominance over rivals and make important alliances. The statue of Zeus at Olympia was counted as one of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. In the middle of the Games, 100 oxen would be sacrificed to the gods for good fortune. Only male athletes were allowed to compete, but women were allowed to enter horses in the equestrian events. Much of the events were performed in the nude. As today, in the ancient Games, they also had their very famous athletes. Corybus of Elis was crowned the first Olympic running champion. In wrestling, Milo of Croton was made a legend by winning 6 times. Diazepus became the champion Pancratiast in 336 BC because no other competitor would dare face him. The last known ancient boxing champion was Verestedis, the future king of Armenia. The most famous racehorse in antiquity was Phrynikos. Tiberius also drove his 4-horse chariot bravely to victory. The Emperor Nero also competed in the Olympics, racing his chariot. All the events of the ancient Games can still be linked to the Games of today, but just a tad more dangerous. In Pancration, techniques from boxing and wrestling were used along with kicks, locks and chokes. And the sport of boxing was classed as much more dangerous than even this. One competitor, called Archition, died at the very moment of victory in one bout. So, as we marvel at the amazing abilities of our modern day Olympic heroes, every discus or javelin thrown, every scoring hit, and every submission, every world record broken, and every track conquered. Each of these events can trace its lineage back over 2,500 years. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button for the notifications on new videos, and don't forget to like and share. Thanks very much.